reports in the Weather Center, telling us what to expect. And I know for sure smoke's in the forecast. You can smell it already.
It certainly is, Kelly. That's one of our top alerts and impacts that are on the horizon for today. The other big impact is that the peak of this week's heat is expected for this afternoon. So the heat peaks today impacted air quality lingering, and then we finally have a welcome slide in temperatures starting tomorrow, but really ramping up from this weekend into early next week. And it's going to be a major change of pace as far as the temperatures are concerned. And I think all of us are going to be happy about that. Here's a live look outside this morning at the Sundial Bridge in Redding, where haze is a big factor. It's not too prevalent on this shot right now, and that is because the Sacramento River area does have a little bit of drainage, so that is helping air quality specifically around the Sundial Bridge, but elsewhere in Redding, it is impacted early on today. It's not going to be the worst day for a walk outside this morning, but again, because of how impacted air quality is, odds are pretty good you want to stay indoors earlier today, and then towards the afternoon as we see a little improvement in the air quality, it's probably going to be too hot to really enjoy time outside. 60s to lower 70s in the valley, 60s to mid 70s in the foothills right now, 40s to lower 50s in our mountain zones, wind northeast to southwest and mostly light, 5 miles an hour or less at the moment, but those winds are going to start to kick up out of the south heading into this afternoon. So light this morning, south 10 to 15 miles an hour later on today, and then tonight we see those winds picking up from southeast to northwest around the fire perimeter. So this is going to be a concern for us with those stronger winds. Winds diminishing again in the overnight hours. And really, this is going to be a rinse and repeat pattern over the next couple of days. South winds 10 to 15 miles an hour in the afternoon after light winds in the morning, and then picking up slightly out of the southeast to northwest in the later evening hours. Satellite and radar. I'm tracking some thin clouds moving north into Northern California, mainly along the coast right now. You can see this cooler system well off the coast of Southern California, pushing some of that cloud cover to the north, and that's going to be tapped into by low pressure to our northeast and centered along our coastal areas. But it's high pressure surrounding Northern California, driving the dry conditions and the hotter temperatures on tap for today. And then we have a cooler system that's going to roll towards the Pacific Northwest as we head into this weekend, and that's what's going to drive that welcome cooling trend. So some cloud cover overhead at 8 a.m. We'll see a few more clouds on the way for noon today for your lunch hour, and then for your commute home, it's more cloud cover, so partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies throughout the day. Clouds increasing tonight, still cloudy in the morning tomorrow, and then by midday that's clearing out for the afternoon as well. And then following that, it looks like we'll just stay sunny as we head through Friday into this weekend. But even though we're seeing the skies clearing out, those temperatures are going to drop from this weekend into early next week. High temperatures today, well, looks like we're going to be mostly in the lower triple digits in the northern mountains. We'll end up in the 80s to mid 90s in the Sierra and Southern Cascades. Foothills in the upper 80s to upper 90s for your afternoon. Triple digit heat across the board for the valley. 107 degrees for Redding and Anderson. 105 degrees for Red Bluff and Corning. 104 degrees for Chico and Orville. 107 degrees for Willows. Your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast for your weekend's always in view. Chico dipping down to 100 degrees Friday and then mid to upper 90s this weekend. Then mid-90s by Monday with lows in the mid-60s next week. Redding 105 for Thursday, down to 100 by Sunday, and then mid-90s Monday into Tuesday with lows in the mid to upper 60s. So again, some very welcome changes on the horizon in your forecast, but the heat substantial today into tomorrow, but cooling down through your weekend.
I am looking forward to the 90s. I've never been so excited in my life to see the 90s. Okay, thanks, Cord.